Within 3 to 4 weeks I was running the client variation process. I never imagined it would happen that quickly.
I feel like I'm in really good hands with BAM as they continue to nurture me, and it's a really personal relationship.
Within about 6 weeks of starting with BAM, I was asked to look after the carpentry package.
I was fortunate enough to be promoted within 2 years.
I've taken a different path and I've chosen a career that will lead to professional qualifications in the future.
BAM are a great company to work for, really friendly, really helpful and really supportive. I've always been interested in construction. As a kid, building stuff in the garden, and then decided at sixth form that this was something that I wanted to have a career in. Decided to go to university to study construction management and then go out into the construction world with a career. With BAM I've made permanent on a graduate role. As part of that role I've been lucky enough to experience other parts of the company. For my next project I might move on from site management to something else. I definitely would recommend BAM to work for. I think the support that they can offer and the whole atmosphere of the company is a great place to start in the industry.
I started at BAM as an Assistant Environmental Advisor. I then got promoted to Sustainability Advisor for the London region about 6 months ago. So I've had a really good career progression in the 2 years that I've been at BAM. BAM is extremely committed to sustainability and environmental management, community relations, and my role is to ensure that London region are minimising their impact on the environment and on the communities where we work. Everyone is very friendly, very down to earth and supportive, and that for me it's the people that make the company.
I applied for work experience and I started a job in Baker Street. After my work experience I kept in contact with BAM. They assisted me in looking at what universities to apply for. I ended up applying for Loughborough University and they sponsored me my whole way through. I had a placement year and I continued my relationship with them, and in the end I got offered employment. One of the first things they've done is get me signed on to do my APC, which means hopefully by next year I'll be a chartered surveyor. There's ongoing training. They've ensured as well that I've managed to get out on site as an estimator. Throughout my time at BAM, one of the things I appreciate the most is their focus on development and support. They understand that in order to gain responsibility and develop, you have to come out of your comfort zone, and they've always been very helpful in supporting me do that.
So I'm a trainee site manager for BAM Construction. I started being a carpenter with my father many years ago now. So I had to actually stop carpentry as my dad had bad knees, so I couldn't actually follow within the family business. So I started with BAM about a year and a half ago as a technical apprentice. I was also doing my national diploma in construction at the same time at college. I passed that and now I'm doing my HNC 1 day a week for 2 years, and then I want to go on to do my foundation degree and then final degree. They put a lot of time and effort into getting you where you want to be within the industry. I've set my target in about 12 years. I need to be promoted to site manager first, senior site manager, project manager, who knows.
I was a sixth form student at a academy BAM was building, and through the work they did with the school I found out about the apprentice technician training scheme they did, and then from there BAM has sent me on to BTEC construction and the built environment course down at K College in Ashford. Once I finish my BTEC and NVQ I hope to go on to do a HNC next year, and then after that go on to do a degree. As a school leaver I'm finding the whole process interesting. It helps to develop me as a person, as a manager. I've been here from day one where we knocked down a building, demolished it, put the foundations in, and now we're coming up to handover, finishing the job. The vast experience of the site team, they're always on hand to help. If we ever got a problem, go find one of them, ask, they help us out. But mostly they try and push us towards doing it ourselves. It helps develop us as managers, people, and develops our skills.
I was working for an estate agent during my gap year, or actually just before. During that time I realised I wanted to do something towards sort of property or construction, so I went on to study real estate management. I then actually changed courses. It's 2 years just full time, and then it gets towards the placement year. You have to apply to lots of different companies. BAM really was my #1 choice. Now I'm here on site and have been for about 8 months now. What I love about this job is it's not just office based. You get out there, you're doing everything, you can see everything. So for me in BAM, it's just to progress and progress. I just want to work my way up really.